We've covered Rountree's path to victory. Most of the ways that Rountree will win the fight is based off of the Gokhan Saki fight, not the opponent. The techniques used in that fight is the best path for him to beat Alex Pereira if he's not going to wrestle whatsoever. But what about Alex Pereira? What's his best path to beat Khalil Rountree? He's got so many ways to win this fight because of Khalil Rountree's recklessness and his punches mostly, and the fact that he doesn't have the greatest cardio. So like, Alex Pereira has many advantages going into the fight. Not only attributes, being bigger, stronger, more powerful. Rountree is faster though. The first round, some of those blitzes and left hands and countering the leg kicks can be dangerous, but Rountree's punches are just very, very wild, like very wide and looping, and you see that in so many of his fights, just winging haymakers and never these short hooks, and that could be the opening for Alex Pereira to land his left hook. Or when he's shooting down the left straight from distance, not countering a leg kick. We see him do that many, many times. Against Preknio, crazy he lost that fight, but he was shooting down the left straight, and there are the openings there again for Alex Pereira's left hook to counter him, because he drops his right hand and only covers like a portion of his face sometimes. But with the 4-ounce gloves, Alex Pereira's left hook can hit the temple, right behind the ear, just around the hand enough to win the fight off of that, just like how he landed on Bruno Silva, right? Bruno Silva was in the southpaw stance, threw the left straight forward, and look how Alex Pereira leans back, left hook very quickly, and rocks Bruno Silva. That's not even a full power left hook to drop Khalil Rountree, and Rountree overextends often when he throws punches. The left straight, the hooks, the haymakers, the overhands, the punches that start behind his back and he's throwing it over somehow, which is an actual form of the way he throws that punch. It literally starts behind him and then he swings the haymaker. And that's an easy counter left hook right there for Alex Pereira. So remember when Jamal Hill was swinging those big hooks and it looked like he was an eagle, like he was trying to fly? Khalil Rountree will sometimes do that. If not, the punches are winded up even further back, all the way where his arm is behind himself. And sometimes he'll even straight arm his punches, like extend his arm fully straight and throw the punch like that. And the overextension that you see from all of these punches is he'll get into the parallel stance, squared, feet side to side. Very little defense for Khalil Rountree when he gets into that stance after throwing his punches. And from there, Alex Pereira can land counter punches, even counter kicks like high kicks, depending on the posture of Khalil Rountree, if he's like leaning laterally. And even Dustin Jacoby nearly landed a head kick on Khalil Rountree for overextending on his left overhand. And this is the sequence that would probably win the fight for Alex Pereira. So in the sequence, Khalil Rountree explodes from distance with a long left straight. He drops his right hand as he throws it and also overextends as Preknio is moving backwards, pulling away from the punch. And Marcin Preknio counters him with the left hook. If Preknio can land a fade back left hook on Khalil Rountree, I'm pretty sure Alex Pereira can as well. Besides maybe the side kick, Alex Pereira could do anything Marcin Preknio does in the stand-up, but better. And I'm pretty sure Alex can throw side kicks too. And it's not just after Rountree throws a punch. Even at the beginning of the punch when he's throwing it, with all the telegraph, all the wind up on his punches, Alex Pereira can also land a counter left hook there too. So you can see Khalil Rountree's blitz right here as he throws a huge haymaker arm all the way out to the side, as Dustin Jacoby in the orthodox stance. He switched stances throughout the whole fight, but in orthodox, he was posting with the lead arm to hold distance and move away from the haymakers of Khalil Rountree. And look at the overextension. With the second punch from Rountree, he overextended so much, he would get knocked out by Alex Pereira 100% if he misses punches like that. And in this position right here, there's nothing defending the left high kick. Even if Khalil Rountree brought his hands up to block, he's so off balance, he wouldn't be able to absorb it that well. Another thing that Alex Pereira can do is fake the leg kick and trigger the explosion out of Rountree, so he blitzes forward with those haymakers, and Alex Pereira can land one of his punches there, as Rountree gets reckless. Feints are everything for Alex Pereira in this fight, and they'll also get Rountree more exhausted throughout the fight, with all of those explosions for the knockout. And the fight is in high elevation, which is also going to favor Alex Pereira for him having better cardio. And you see often in Rountree's fights, especially when he fought Dustin Jacoby, he likes to lean back a lot. He bends at the knees a little bit and drops his levels while also trying to lean back. This is in front of Dustin Jacoby's feints. And if Alex Pereira just simply feints with the lead hand, there could be a high kick opening right there or a body kick, depending how far back Khalil Rountree is leaning. Maybe not a leg kick because it still could be checked, or even a potential 1-2 combo. Jab straight from long range, the jab gets him to lean back, and the right straight lands as he's fully pulling back. He can't go anymore unless he moves his feet, but the punch comes way too quickly for him to move his feet, and that could be another big shot from Alex Pereira. And the amount of times he leaned back against Dustin Jacoby, I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Pereira just took him down from there. Just a double leg. The opening for the takedown off of the lead hand feint is there for Alex Pereira, and right from there he can land ground and pound shots and all sort of stuff, or rise into the clinch and start landing elbows just like Johnny Walker did. Khalil Rountree was completely absent in the clinch. Like, he didn't do anything against Walker and just started eating elbows. He threw a couple punches, but there wasn't that much urgency to get out of the clinch. And that could be another opening for Alex Pereira, landing knees, landing elbows, which is something we don't see him do too often, right? He's got the height to make the knees really effective and also the strength and the grip around the head to keep Khalil Rountree in the clinch. There are left hook openings, left high kick openings. Once Khalil Rountree is throwing his punches and gets off balance, he overextends as he's looking for the knockout, or potential right high kick openings when he's leaning back away from the feints. But another weapon there when he's leaning away are also the body jabs. Alex Pereira can just change levels, body jab from there, push him back up against the fence, put more pressure as he's cutting off the cage, and do not exchange, right? If he starts exchanging with Khalil Rountree, he's giving Rountree an opportunity to win the fight. Being as technical as possible is the way Alex Pereira wins this fight. But if he starts trading shots and it gets a little bit more reckless, Rountree could win the fight off of that. This is the light heavyweight division. Everybody's got power. Being reckless can get anybody knocked out in that weight class. And Alex Pereira doesn't usually get reckless, besides when he fought Israel Adesanya, which he did think he hurt him, right? He could put together a combination on him and knock him out. But that was one of the most reckless Alex Pereiras we've ever seen. And he fixed that when he went up to light heavyweight and fought Jan Blachowicz. He had him up against the fence and didn't really wail on him the way he did against Adesanya. So I do not expect him to trade shots against the fence if he's able to pressure him off of the body jabs or the body kicks. He just has to avoid training with Khalil Rountree. If he does, he will just give Rountree an opportunity to win the fight when he doesn't need to. Just stay as technical as possible, as composed, and the punches should have good form and the guard as well. If he's not throwing out naked kicks, if he's not moving back in straight lines with the left hand just extended, Alex Pereira should win this fight. So that's the end of the breakdown, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to give the video a like, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video.